should be similar. Ha-Sein began to play in training mode, which could not be skipped and was meant to show new players how to use the versus version. Ha-Sein used to play the single-player version and had no opponent. In training mode, there was a hand trying to beat him to the spots, which took some effort for him to get used to, so he looked a bit clumsy. Sometimes, Ha-Sein only found a spot gone when his finger moved over, which was quite different from when he was playing alone. In addition to paying attention to the spots, he also had to pay attention to the action and intention of the other hand. Ji Yunran saw him playing in the training mode and was rendered speechless. He was such a rookie that she had no idea where he gained the nerve to challenge her, President of the Hand of God Society. It looks a bit challenging indeed. Can I practice a bit before playing against you? Ha-Sein asked. Sure, anytime. Ji Yunran believed a rookie like him would not be her match even after practicing for a semester. She wanted to show him some grace, so that when he lost, he would have no excuse to bother her again. Ha-Sein got Ji Yunran's permission and returned to his seat to play online. He soon discovered that versus version was much more interesting than the single-player version. Playing alone simply required him to be fast, while more factors were added to the versus version, including what and when the opponent would move, which made the game more fun. Ha-Sein played a few rounds and gradually mastered the versus version. In fact, as long as one had the skills and ability to judge correctly, the versus version was actually easier. After all, the single-player version was all about speed, and in the versus version, all you had to be was faster than your opponent. If your opponent was weak, it would be really easy to win. Ha-Sein was only trying to study the game itself and did not care about the result, so he lost 5 games in a row. Ha-Sein played a final round when he had fully grasped the tricks. His opponent was not even able to hit a single spot and he had a complete victory. Feeling that he was ready, Ha-Sein went to Ji Yunran and said, "Sister, I am ready. Would you add me?" Quote, "What is your ID?" Ji Yunran was not about to make any comment. She would win anyway, and all that was left to do was to drive this annoying fly away. "Win a girlfriend," Ha-Sein told her his ID. Ji Yunran stared sharply at Ha-Sein, but did not say anything. It did not matter. He could not beat her no matter what ID name he used. Ha-Sein saw a friend request and the ID name was Souvenir. Ji Yunran looked at Ha-Sein's record and saw he had lost 5 out of 6 rounds. She did not even know where to begin, so she said nothing. Setting up an online game room and password, she invited Ha-Sein to enter. The moment Ha-Sein entered the room, Ji Yunran picked a level and started the match. At the end of the countdown, a holographic image was projected from his comlink. In addition to the image like a crystal ball, there was also the image of Ji Yunran's pretty hand. Ji Yunran saw a spot flashing and immediately moved a finger over to touch it, but before she could do that, she saw a finger of her opponent on it and the spot disappeared. Ji Yunran did not mind it and thought Ha-Sein got lucky. That spot was closer to his palm anyway. When the second spot appeared, she pointed to it at full speed, but when her little finger was about to touch it, a finger from the holographic image once again beat her to it. Ding! The spot disappeared and Ha-Sein gained another point, and Ji Yunran's score remained 0. Ji Yunran paused but still believed that it was pure luck. A rookie like him could never be better than she. But when the third spot appeared, Ji Yunran once again lost the spot. She wanted to press. Ji Yunran raged, as this time she saw clearly that Hossein was targeting her, only aiming at the one spot she wanted to press. Brat, I will let you know you should never mess with a black hawk. Girl. Ji Yunran was fully focused this time and was prepared to teach Hossein a lesson. She still thought she had just lost a few points because of her carelessness. However, the same thing happened to the fourth spot and she still did not get a single point. Ji Yunran was getting more and more angry. Her slender fingers danced away, but regardless of which spot she went for, her opponent could always hit it first. Ding ding ding. The sound of spot getting hit continued to ring. Ji Yunran was dumbfounded as she was not even able to get a single spot. Hossein had got them all. Impossible. This is not possible. At the end of the game, Ji Yunran was stunned by the score, 0-59. She had tried 59 times and was blocked 59 times. Hossein did not hit any other spot than the ones she was going for. He was just targeting her. But Ji Yunran could not believe that as the president of Hand of God Society, she would get no points at all, which seemed absurd. How is anyone able to do this? Even Jing, who is the best player in Black Hawk, could not have done this, not to mention the kid has not even been admitted to Black Hawk. Thinking of this, Ji Yunran bristled. Because she thought of another possibility. Legend has it that a hacker had designed a cheating device of Hand of God, which could 100% prevent the opponent from getting any points. Exactly what had happened. Hossein must have used this cheating device in their game. Ji Yunran was more convinced when she thought about it. Nothing could explain how he could have blocked all her points. Humans simply could not be so accurate. Even some could achieve this, a kid who had not even been to military school would not be one of them.